Making a video response to a video I just saw. It's titled Humans Need Not Apply. So it's a 15-minute long video, and just to provide a quick summary, it's basically how technology has progressed so far and so fast that it's actually a real possibility that the majority of jobs that are out there could be replaced by a smart robot, to put it that way. It's a very interesting video. I suggest watching it. The link is posted in the description box below this video. I would just like to comment on this within the context of the LIG, which I work with, and my personal mission of eliminating the poverty line in the United States and eventually the world. But let's start here. So, okay. So I want to talk about this video in the context of what LIG stands for, because excuse me, the LIG is a solution, right? If you understand what it is, it's basically a solution to a problem we have. If you look at this video, like many videos I've seen over the years, from documentaries to other YouTube videos, all these videos, including this video, present a problem. But how many videos do you see that actually present a solution? So here's one video I'm making right now that does that. I'm going to try to walk through this as best I can. Okay. So if you look at the video, if you want, you can stop now to watch it, but I'll assume that you've seen it. If you look at the video that I linked, so here the video talks about how we're all going to be losing our jobs, right? Let's say in the United States, if the employment rate increases because robots start replacing people in the workforce. Now, I have to ask you this. Is this even a bad thing? In your mind, if you study U.S. history, in your mind you may think about now, the Great Depression, when unemployment was 25%, and there was rampant poverty and homelessness, even suicide, going on because of all that desperation. Now, isn't the reason why the Great Depression was so bad was because people didn't have jobs, so they couldn't earn money? Now I'm going to say that again because that's interesting. Because the reason why the Great Depression was bad is because people didn't have jobs, so they couldn't earn money. So that's interesting, that the whole reason why it's a problem is because essentially you enter into poverty. And you notice what I stand for. I'm standing for the elimination of poverty, of the poverty line. And if you've seen my previous video I did the other day, you'll understand that the whole point of LIG is to, let's say, prevent poverty or eliminate poverty, however you want to put it. So within the context of this video, like how even the video commentator said himself, that he's not saying that automation or this whole thing he's talking about is bad. It's just it's inevitable. So that's where I feel like he should have said something that, well, here's a possible solution, that to this problem that I'm talking about. But instead he only presents a problem, which it's fine if he doesn't know, but if he doesn't, I can't understand why people would want to just present problems only, spend their whole life just presenting problems without ever spending time looking for solutions. The whole point of identifying a problem is to also go out and identify a solution, right? Then what's your point? You're just wasting your time, or you're just going to let other people do the work, and then maybe you'll be waiting. Everyone will be waiting forever for someone else to while they're looking for a solution. So anyway, LIG. So LIG is one way we can get money in people's hands without them necessarily having a job, and therefore raising the living standard for everyone, so that poverty, as it now it's defined or now as exists, would be eliminated. Yeah, so it's basically that point. If you give everyone enough money, and then everyone has a standard of money, then they will be spending that money. Then those basic goods and services which people in poverty can't afford will be able to be afforded, and that's by definition you're out of poverty, right? I won't go into full details of LIG, just because the point of this video is just to share the LIG as a solution, and the simplicity of it, I would hope, is enough to bring people in to do their own research, to read. Because when you think about it, just commonsensically, well, okay, I'll do this because I want to do this thing what I was going to do. I'm not well equipped with it. There's a video I saw, now I'm doing this in the moment here, a long time, like maybe a few years ago, by this professor at university who was doing a diagram. If I can, I'll link it. But he basically showed within his diagram how when money circulates, let's say if you give everyone money, right? Everyone just give them money. That's basically gonna, once they spend the money, it's gonna circulate into the economy. And that it's like no secret within economics. Whenever the money supply is greater, more money can circulate faster. If you decrease the money supply, then money will be stagnant, and therefore the economy will be stagnant. You can imagine of maybe half the world's money, or even a quarter, or whatever amount of the world's money disappears overnight, then the money will be more rare, and therefore it'd be difficult to even have money to purchase services, right? So there's this balance involving the money supply that needs to occur. For example, even when the world's population increases, if we don't increase the money supply, then there won't be enough money to circulate to get into people's hands, especially as people come of age, as they get born and they come of age, start working in their jobs. So there's a balance that that's in play, that needs to be actually been actively moved. What else? So these are core principles of just how the economy works. From my years of understanding, research, watching videos, reading, my economics classes, all of my experience. That's what I'm speaking from right now. And my personal experience with LIG, how I see that as a real responsible way of approaching a solution. I don't really see any other solution out there. There's some people proposing different solutions, but none of them really comes close, I think, to LIG, just because LIG really considers all the factors, and they're actively considering things they haven't considered, and they're looking for new ways to fund LIG and how LIG would work. And I would ask for anyone watching this video who doesn't know what LIG is to join us, to back LIG up in any way you can, to find out about what it means, and to do research on how LIG would work in your country, and to share that, and to be involved, because I really see this as something that will grow and will become something tangible, like a real proposal that political party can use, and that citizens of any country can use to basically, how I put it, eliminate the poverty line, which is basically how they put it, raising the standard of living, for everyone, so that I mean, I could right now talk about for 30 minutes or an hour even everything that I've learned about all the reasons why it'd be so feasible, so practical and realistic to actually consider that poverty can be eliminated. Um, just to share one, if you look at everything that's thrown away, if you look at how much is produced per year and how much is not sold and just stored away in warehouses, um, we produce way more than we actually even use. And so basically everything you could think of, uh, it could be easily available to anyone with the purchasing power, and those who are in poverty don't have the purchasing power. So there's that, obvious point that um, there's enough for everyone, but it's not getting to everyone. And the simplistic point is just there's not enough money that's being sent into those people's hands. And if you look at, now I'm just going to conclude my video now. If you look at what this video that I'm replying to, or making a critique on, I suppose, um, how this point of unemployment, it's gonna happen. That's what the video is saying. That there's gonna be large amounts of employment. The video said it could be 45% of unemployment, total from job loss due to automation. And so, it's here, like, unemployment's gonna be a real big deal. And if we just sit around and do nothing, and we don't consider proposals like LIG, then it's gonna happen, and then people are gonna be, people in poverty is gonna increase. And it's not just people, and people in the United States never really consider it, but that could be you who's watching this, or people that you know. And so, this is something that needs a solution. It is a problem. I'm presenting a solution. I'm sharing this point, and the only thing it requires is movement for it to get done. That's all it requires, and it will make everyone's lives better, make your life better, just be better for everyone, to prevent unnecessary suffering. Because and I want to say this too, how humanity, like, you take humanity as a whole, right? We stop seeing ourselves as individuals. We take humanity as a whole, that our creativity, our endeavors, our jobs support one another within society, so that even allowed this amazing technological advancement to occur. And so it should be a right for everyone to enjoy that, and to not now sort of punish people and sort of put people in a bad position because of, let's say, traditions, always sticking to past traditions of, oh, in order to make money you must work. Why don't we make a new tradition that, do what you love to do and to serve your fellow man. You don't have to get paid even. We'll make living and having basic stuff as part of our society, and we'll just give, it's like we're creating a new tradition. And if we stick only to the old tradition of our minds, then we're going to be in a big trouble. I wouldn't want to be around when there's 45% of the population in poverty, being jobless. I mean, imagine what they would have to do in order to just stay alive. Maybe even steal or do crime. It'd really be like an end of a world situation there if so many people are in the poverty within any space. So it doesn't just affect those who are going to be in poverty. It's going to affect everyone. Everyone gets affected by this, and will get affected by this. Even if you're the guy who's still, whose jobs is fine, but it's going to affect you, and it's unavoidable. And the only thing we can do is just face it head on, and change our way of thinking and change our way of relating to each other in society. Okay, so this is Yogan. Thanks for watching. Oh, of course. Please share and like this video. Thank you.